Welcome back to the From Chaos to Control method. And in this lesson, we're going to talk about decluttering your space. In our heroine's journey, we are on the R step, which is routines and habits for success. So here's what we're going to cover. Unlocking your potential and achieving success starts with decluttering. In this lesson, we will dive into the transformative process of decluttering, beginning with our physical space and later shifting our focus to decluttering our minds in the next lesson. Now, decluttering is more than just tidying up. It's about creating an environment that fosters clarity, productivity, and a sense of calm. By removing the excess and organizing our physical surroundings, we create space for inspiration and creativity to flow. Why decluttering? I firmly believe that integrating a decluttering routine into your life is essential for your success. It empowers you to prioritize what truly matters, eliminate distractions, and create an environment conducive to growth and achievement. Decluttering and organizing are not the same thing, and not differentiating between the two keeps a lot of people from getting started. So, decluttering is the process of removing unnecessary or unwanted items from our homes or workspaces. Organizing is problem solving, which involves planning and sometimes involves purchasing products. Now, the method that I use is Dana K. White's 5 step no mess decluttering method. It's simple and effective way to declutter any space. This method involves 5 steps that can be applied to any room or area in your home. It creates a system for decluttering that is easy to maintain over time. It's designed to help people make quick decisions about what to keep and what to discard. In full disclosure, I am a certified decluttering expert through this method. So if you have any questions about it, I'm happy to expand upon it at any point. So, decluttering doesn't have to be a daunting task that requires a significant time commitment. In fact, you can make a noticeable difference in just a few minutes. Even spending as little as 5 minutes on a space can leave it better than when you started. One common misconception is that decluttering always requires tackling a massive project, such as emptying out an entire closet or cabinet, deciding what to keep or discard, then organizing everything back in. However, this approach comes with risks of running out of time, losing energy, or getting distracted, which can leave you with an even bigger mess. With the method we'll explore, every time you pause your decluttering efforts, the space will be improved. There's no need for a designated keep box or a decide later pile. You won't be left with unfinished tasks or additional work to tackle later. By embracing this approach, you can make consistent progress without overwhelming yourself. Each small step contributes to a clutter free environment, making the process manageable and rewarding. Say goodbye to the stress of big decluttering projects and embrace the power of small, impactful actions. So, these are the tools that you need. So, you need a garbage bag, preferably one that's not see through, because if you do throw some things away and our littles come and exclaim to you that that is the most precious thing that they've ever had, you don't want them to see it. Try to get a black trash bag or a non see through one, and also a donatable donate box or bag. So, what that means is that when you donate, you are donating the actual container as well. So, don't put all of your stuff in a nice box and then transfer it over at some point, because once we start looking through our stuff, we have the opportunity to put that stuff back in our space. And the last tool that you need is your feet. And I'll sort of go through that in the second step of this process. So, the first step is trash. This step is designed to provide you with immediate results and you create a sense of progress. By clearing away visible trash, you'll experience a visual transformation that can be incredibly motivating. It's like clearing the path for your decluttering journey. Now, when I say trash, this is a not even a decision. So don't think like what someone else would think of trash. Think of see actual trash. If there are wrappers, empty containers, papers you don't need, that is trash. There's literally no decision making in this process in this first step. So, as you continue on with the steps, you may come across additional trash as you dig through the piles, depending on how many piles you have. However, for now, focus on that visible trash before moving on to the next step. This approach ensures that you made steady progress and maintain the moment you've built. Now, the second step is easy stuff. So, identify items in your space that have already designated spots or specific areas in your home, but have somehow ended up in the spot that you're decluttering. This is where you put your feet into action. Take these items and return them to their rightful homes immediately. This step is crucial in decluttering without creating a bigger mess. By rehoming items right away, you avoid ending up with those keep piles of things scattered around that need to be put back in their proper places. The third step is clutter. So identify items in your space that you've been meaning to get rid of but haven't taken action on yet. Begin by filling your donate box with these items. If you come across items that are in poor condition and cannot be donated, consider whether they need to be disposed of in the trash bag. Now, the fourth step has sort of two small sub steps. So, you want to ask yourself the two questions. So, once you've gotten rid of the trash, you've put everything away in that space that's already have had a home, and you've gotten rid of donations. You want to pick up each item and say, if I needed this item, where would be the first place I'd look for it? Now, the key word is would, which is instinct. There's no shoulds here. No pondering or thinking or analyzing should be used to answer this question. Think about the item. Where would you look for it first? The second that pops into your mind, take it there immediately. Now, if you can't answer the first question, then you ask yourself the second. If I needed this item, would it ever occur to me that I already had one? If not, it most likely won't get much use anyway because you didn't know you had it. So, depending on the item, donate it or trash it. And the fifth step is making it fit. So instead of focusing on the number or value of individual items, the container concept emphasizes the role of containers as limits for what you can keep. Now, containers can be any defined space that holds your belongings, such as boxes, baskets, shelves, drawers, closets, or even entire rooms. And our entire home is a container as well. So once the container is full, it becomes the decision maker, guiding you to let go of items that can no longer fit. This approach removes the burden of making value judgments on individual items and allows the container to play the role of the bad guy in determining what stays and what goes. And through this method, you're left with a decluttered space, a trash bag, and a donate box, and that's it. There's no leftover mess to clean up. Take out the trash, put the donate box immediately in your car. Even better if you can bring it to a donation center that day, and you're done. So, in terms of maintenance, with a decluttered space, you become more aware of any new clutter that tries to sneak in. You now have the tools and mindset to promptly address it before it takes over the space again. As you gaze upon your decluttered space, resist the temptation to simply toss items into it. Instead, try to make conscious decisions upfront about each item that enters your home. Ask yourself, does it belong in this space? If it doesn't, where does it belong? Should it be trashed, put away in its designated spot, or donated? Attempting to organize items that you don't genuinely care for can be counterproductive. It adds unnecessary complexity and makes it more challenging to keep the space organized. By letting go of the things that no longer serve you, you create room for intentional organization and simplify your life. Organization always comes second to decluttering because typically once you've decluttered a space, the organization sort of comes naturally. So when you declutter your spaces, aim for this rule of thumb. In the future, once this space is decluttered, you should be able to spend just about 5 minutes tidying up that specific location. This means your systems are working effectively and efficiently. You'll no longer waste time searching for misplaced items or feel overwhelmed by clutter. By implementing smart organization strategies and creating dedicated spaces for your belongings, you'll experience the transformation of your everyday routines. All right, so for your mission task, I'd love if you could perform a 1 hour decluttering session using the method from this lesson, the workbook. Once the mission task is complete, you can move on to the next lesson. Welcome back to the From Chaos to Control method. And in this lesson, we're going to talk about decluttering your mind. As a reminder, we are in the R part of the heroine's journey, routines and habits for success. So here's what we're going to cover: understanding mental decluttering and two methods on how you can determine what is mental clutter in your life and how you can best spend your time. Clutter refers to the accumulation of unnecessary thoughts, worries, and distractions that clutter the mind and hinder our ability to focus and be productive. It can show up in various ways, such as feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or scattered. Mental clutter can make it challenging to prioritize tasks, make decisions, and complete work efficiently. It can also impact our mental and emotional well being, leading to stress, burnout, and feelings of inadequacy. Mental decluttering can help us overcome the negative effects of mental clutter and improve our productivity and well being in several ways: increased focus, reduce stress, improve decision making, and enhanced creativity. Now, these are some of the tools we can help. As creatives, we always have ideas that come up. This may be book ideas, income generators, goals, etc. You have to determine what needs to be done right now to reduce the clutter in your mind. You can do this by utilizing the Eisenhower matrix and a parking lot. So, the Eisenhower matrix is a tool that can help us prioritize tasks by dividing them into four quadrants based on their importance and urgency. By using this, we can focus on the tasks that are most important and urgent and avoid getting distracted by tasks that are not as important or urgent. The first quadrant includes tasks that are both important and urgent. These tasks require immediate action and have a direct impact on your writing career and personal life. Prioritizing and addressing them promptly is essential to maintain professional obligations, manage crises, and ensure a smooth workflow. So, these are some examples: meeting writing deadlines, completing and submitting manuscripts or articles by specific due dates, responding to urgent emails or messages, such as addressing time sensitive inquiries, collaboration requests, or reader feedback, attending scheduled events, if you're participating in book signings, author panels, or virtual interviews that have predetermined dates and times. Also, dealing with unexpected issues, such as resolving technical difficulties with publishing platforms, addressing any copyright or legal concerns, or managing unforeseen disruptions to your writing process. Also, managing personal and family emergencies, such as attending to urgent matters that require immediate attention and may temporarily disrupt your writing routine. The second quadrant includes tasks that are important but not urgent. These tasks may not have immediate deadlines or pressing urgency, but they are crucial for your long term success. Allocating time and attention to these important but not urgent tasks will help you grow as a writer, build your author brand, and maintain a healthy work life balance. Some examples are long term writing projects, such as planning and outlining your next book, conducting research, or developing new story ideas. Marketing and promotion, creating a marketing plan, designing promotional materials, or strategizing social media campaigns to build your author platform. Skill development, taking writing courses, attending workshops or conferences, or improving your knowledge in areas like editing, storytelling, or character development. Networking and building connections, reaching out to other authors, joining writing groups or communities, or attending author events to expand your network and gain support. And the last is self care and personal development. So, engaging in activities that promote physical and mental well being, such as exercise, meditation, journaling, or reading books for personal growth. The third quadrant includes tasks that are urgent but not important. These tasks contribute to long term success, personal growth, and overall well being. While they may not have immediate deadlines or urgency, they are crucial for professional development, building a loyal reader base, and maintaining a healthy work life balance. So, some of the examples include planning and outlining future writing projects, taking the time to brainstorm these ideas, research, and create detailed outline for future books or any other sort of writing. Skill development and learning, engaging in activities that enhance writing skills, such as attending writing workshops, reading books on writing craft, or taking online courses. Building and nurturing relationships with readers, connecting with readers through social media, engaging in online book clubs or reader communities, or responding to reader inquiries and comments. Now, this is a possible area that you could eventually delegate, which is strategic marketing and promotion. So these are developing marketing strategies, creating content for social media platforms, planning book launches or virtual events, and seeking opportunities for guest blogging or podcast interviews. The fourth quadrant includes tasks that are neither important nor urgent. These tasks do not contribute significantly to your writing career, personal growth, or well being. It's important to minimize or eliminate such activities to focus on what truly matters and aligns with your goals and priorities. So, this could include excessive social media scrolling, engaging in unproductive distractions, you're procrastinating by engaging in activities that provide temporary entertainment but do not contribute to writing progress or personal growth. Unnecessary administrative tasks, spending excessive time on non essential tasks that could be streamlined or delegated to free up writing time. And excessive time spent on unproductive research, getting caught up in excessive research or browsing without clear goals or direction. And perfectionism and over editing, spending excessive time revising and editing a piece of writing beyond what is necessary or productive. So, the parking lot, in addition to the Eisenhower matrix, is a valuable tool to manage non urgent but important tasks and ideas effectively. It provides a dedicated space, whether physical or digital, to capture and store these tasks and ideas, ensuring that they are not forgotten or neglected. Start by creating a designated space where you can jot down any non urgent tasks or ideas that come to mind. This could be a notebook by your desk, a section in your planner, or a digital note taking app on your phone or computer. The key is to have a centralized location to capture these thoughts as they arise. So find a notebook or open a document on your computer where you can jot down non urgent tasks and ideas. As you go about your day, whenever a non urgent task or idea comes to mind, write it down in your parking lot instead of immediately addressing it. Me personally, I always have a notebook next to me and a notes app open every single day on my desktop for any of these little plot bunnies or ideas that come in my mind. Then make a habit of reviewing your parking lot regularly to assess and prioritize the items stored within. This exercise will help you develop a habit of capturing and managing non urgent tasks and ideas effectively, allowing you to focus on what truly matters in the present moment. So, combining these tools creates a powerful and comprehensive task management system. By integrating these two techniques, you can effectively prioritize and organize your tasks, ensuring that both important and urgent tasks are addressed while capturing and managing non urgent but important tasks. Also, by using methods explored throughout this course, such as time blocking and other focus techniques, you can adapt and fine tune your strategies to create a more harmonious work life balance.